I don't want it. Do what I like, I don't like it. My life is a mess, screaming with boredom. I don't feel nothing when I'm buzzing. Someone add some glamorous hurt. 'Cause when I sleep alone for insomnia, they say you have to be beaten up.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I am checking off my to-do list. I had quite a good bit that I needed to get done, so I spent the day just getting as much as I possibly could checked off, and I was super happy because I actually ended up accomplishing everything. If you're new to my channel, I am a mom of 3, 2 boys and 1 girl, and I just had her back in November. She is still fairly new and she likes to be held a lot, so whenever I can get her to sleep in her swing, I try to do as much as I possibly can during that time before she wakes up. This is so silly, but I saved my cup from my favorite local coffee shop and I'm just refilling it with my International Delight. It's nowhere near as good, but it does trick my mind into thinking that I'm drinking their coffee. Does anybody else do this, or is it just me? But anyways, I'm gonna get me some of that so I can get my motivation up. The first thing I need to do is put on a load of diapers. I do cloth diaper 90% of the time, so I do typically have a load about every other day to wash, and plus I just really don't like to let them sit any longer than that. I'm just going to first run a rinse cycle and then I'll go back and do a wash cycle. I do plan on making a full dedicated video that's more in detail on cloth diapers very soon. I know a few of you are interested and curious. Just keep a lookout for that. I do plan to film that very soon. I also wanted to get my room picked up. I had some laundry on the bed that needed to be put away, and also some toys I needed to get up off the floor. I do share a room with my kids, so it doesn't take long at all for it to spiral out of control if I don't stay on top of it.
He got it out for me, you know. He's such a lion searching prey. Sweet talking dirty on the floor. Look like an honest copy paste. Swarm around my head, look the way he goes. Buzzing like he thinks that he's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better. Oh no. So spit it out to my face, it's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay, there is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself. I've been prioritizing, and you don't make it on that list. Don't get offended, baby. It's just a self-reviving thrift. Swarm around my head, look the way he goes. Buzzing like he thinks that he's my hero. Thinking of taking a break, shutting it down to refresh. Honey, it's all for the better. Oh no. So spit it out to my face, it's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay, there is no one else to blame. So spit it out to my face, it's okay. I've been busy working late, unrehearsing my faith, like repeating my mistakes. It's alright, it's okay, there is no one else to blame. I'm busy loving myself.
So now my diapers are ready for the wash cycle, and as I said before, I will go into more detail later, but you'll see me adding in some borax, and that's just a water softener. We have hard water and it does build up over time on the diapers and it can cause odor issues, so I just use the borax to prevent that. And for detergent, I'm using 7th generation in Free and Clear.
I'm busy loving
Now that the diapers are washing, I'm ready to start on some snack prep. This is just something I like to do weekly, mainly for the kids. I like to have snacks prepped and ready so that they're more likely to eat those instead of junk. And it also makes it easier on me if all I have to do during the week is pull them out when they ask and just hand it to them. Try to stick to the staple things I know they eat. For my kids, it's cheese sticks, strawberries, and boiled eggs. I also keep bananas on hand, and because my kids are so picky, I sometimes will even let them eat a combination of these things as a meal replacement if they don't like what we're having that night for dinner. And I've also started this thing where if they ask for cookies or anything like that, they have to at least eat something healthy first. For instance, Kane the other night, he wanted a cookie, and so I made a deal with him that if he ate some strawberries or a banana first, then he could have a cookie, and it was a win-win. I would love it if my kids never wanted junk and always ate their fruits and veggies like they're supposed to, but unfortunately they don't. So at least this way they're not just eating junk, they're also getting something somewhat healthy in them too, if that makes any sense.
I thought that we had something special. I thought I handled this so well. I know we had the right intentions, but somehow it came to an end. I was looking for a remedy. Now I got a bruise in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I got a bruise in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you're home. I get unstable, I get unstable. Remember the first time I met you, the way that it had made me feel. But later something changed between us, and now I don't know where we meet. I was looking for a remedy. Now I got a bruise in front of me. I was looking for a remedy. Now I got a bruise in front of me. Yeah. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you're home. I get unstable, I get unstable. I get unstable, I get unstable. I push you back, I hold you close. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable. In my bed all alone, never know when you're home. I get unstable, I get unstable. Push you back, hold you close, start a fight, there you go. I get unstable, I get unstable.
For us, it's always a good idea to have lettuce washed and prepped for salads, wraps, sandwiches. Salad is just typically our go-to green vegetable, so I like to have some washed and prepped and ready to go.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you? I was crappy, but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. Let's talk at night. useless words. What you said.
When I store this, I'm gonna line a gallon bag with some paper towels so that way it will absorb any moisture and the lettuce will keep much longer.
Swear my pain's far away, long gone by now. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you. That was brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. We could get back to this, catching up what we missed, or we could just relive that summer night. For all I can, we can spend the firewood till it's end. Nobody's gonna force the morning. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That star's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you tonight. We've got a fire in the tent. It's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That star's got nothing on you. That one's brand new, still it's got nothing on you.
Now that the diapers are done, I can start a load of our regular laundry. We typically have to wash at least one load per day, having 5 people in the house, one of which is a baby and tends to have more laundry than the rest of us.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that horrid bitter. Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple.
And this was the aftermath from the snack prep, so I needed to get those washed. But before I do, I'm going to spray the counter down with some Method Anti-Bac, and I'm just going to let that sit while I do the dishes.
I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. Go on, blow up your ego, your undying ego. Oh, look here he goes, stepping on toes with his humble acting, everlasting ego. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, oh, here he goes. Oh, here he goes, here he goes, here he goes. With his humble acting, everlasting ego. Someone hurt your feelings not that long ago, and every bit of you couldn't face the truth that maybe you're just not that nice and humble kind. That would be a lie.
Another thing on my to-do list, I needed to call and get the boys' pediatrician switched over. I tried a new pediatrician this time around with my daughter and we love it so much. So I'm gonna call and get the boys switched over so that They're all at the same doctor. And I also needed to reconcile my bank account. I normally keep up with all of my transactions in a checkbook app on my phone, just so I know exactly how much money that I have available at all times. And over the weekend I had done some spending that I had not yet put in, so I'm going to get that done. And then I also need to follow up with some emails. And baby girl is now up from her nap. I almost got my list complete before she woke up, but she did cooperate and let me finish the rest of the list. And this was so funny because she loved seeing herself on camera. The last two things on my list were to finish the laundry and diapers, and then I'm all done. It felt really nice to get everything accomplished. I hope that this video motivated you to do the same. Let me know in the comments below what's on your to-do list. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, and also hit that notification bell so that you're notified every single time I post a new video. I typically upload on Wednesdays and Sundays, but sometimes I'll throw in some extras. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.